1-800-585-1051 is the Gwen and Guard DJ Self. I'm in the building. Actually, today I did not know that I would be blessed to have the Remy boys in the building. Is this a like a reunion, or is this like first before I even get into anything?
It's a kickback.
A kickback. Okay. I haven't seen Pete Dyson in a long time.
Hey, man.
Just talk a little bit closer into the mic. You can pull the mic closer.
Shit, man. Off parole, you heard? Rocking with my brothers, you heard? Like going out with the same niggas I came in with, man. Same shit. You already know.
Okay. I mean, so now, before I even get started, can we get to the beginning of Remy Boyz? So when I say that, I remember there was a point in time where I got a mixtape. It had like a little paper in it and stuff like that. It had Remy Boyz. It was like a whole bunch of, maybe it wasn't a whole bunch, so it was about like maybe 6 to 8 songs or something like that, correct?
It was 17 songs up there.
The first one I had like about 6 or 7. It was like
that was the Fetty Wap one you talking about.
Damn, what was the name of it? No, it said Remy Boyz on there.
Yeah, the Remy Boyz. It was a burgundy cover.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I remember. So I got it in the Palace.
Yeah,
remember the Palace?
Yeah,
y'all was sneaking in the Palace. Yeah, I know it. I got it in the Palace.
That shit extinct right now.
Yeah, no, I still have one. I still have it. I still have it. Like when I remember playing some songs over there, I was like, oh snap, let me go backlog and stuff like that. So can we just, how did y'all first start and being the Remy Boyz?
I mean, I guess we could kick it off like, Dice was really like the known one in the town. You feel me? Like he was the main rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like he was already doing his thing. Monty was doing his thing too. You feel me? I just was in the cut like, and when we came up with the Remy Boyz, what was 2013, right? 2012, 2013.
I think it was like the end of 12.
Yeah.
Talking to the mic.
I think it was the end of 12 or beginning of 13 type shit.
Yeah, I just decided, let's rock together. Y'all went to school together. That's what I mean.
It ain't come together like that.
The reason why I'm actually, I just want.
It was organic.
Right. I want y'all to let's talk in detail because sometimes history gets written wrong.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. So I just want everybody, so we could understand what's going on.
All right, so let's get this shit on the social studies.
Okay, Pete, all right. Get him some more alcohol, please.
Hello? Check it out, though. Like, look, this shit was like real organic. Like me, like my and Wop Ben was niggas. You feel me? Like before I even met either one of them niggas though. But me and Ma and Wop, we both had our own rapport.
Okay.
So then it kind of came together like, you know, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's bro. Like, that's bro too. Like, we bros then. You know what I'm saying? So niggas on some shit like, yo, we should call the gang. So I just looked at Wop arm. That nigga had Remy. That nigga had Remy Boyz arm. Nigga had Remy Boyz tatted on his arm. I'm like,
already before I even started.
Yeah.
I've been drinking Remy for a long time.
Okay. And what's the difference between the 1738 and then the regular Remy?
The only reason 1738 is on the thing is because Mont was like, when I said, yo, I pointed at Wop arm, like Wop was like, yo, what's our name? I said, oh shit, Remy Boyz. And Mont was like 1738. That's the whole reason this shit started.
I'm asking you as far as the liquor.
I mean, it's like a higher
a higher grade.
Yeah, higher grade.
Higher than VSOP.
Where we from? I guess you could say that.
Okay. Paterson.
Paterson, of course.
Do y'all feel it was harder to get to where you at now being from Jersey?
Of course.
Tell me why.
Because ain't nobody from Jersey like us. Word. I mean, it ain't nobody. Don't get me wrong. Like it's a lot of pioneers, a lot of legends from Jersey, but not from Paterson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists from Jersey. It's a lot of artists doing their thing that was already doing their thing before us, but not from Paterson. You know what I'm saying? Like when we came out, we kind of gave Paterson that light. You feel me? Like where everybody, even the artists that was in Paterson doing their thing in Paterson, it was hard for them to break out of Paterson. So I ain't even gonna say it like that because I don't want to downplay nobody. You feel me? But when we did it, it was like the world noticed Paterson. Like when you say New Jersey now, they be like, oh, Fetty, where Fetty from, or the Remy Boyz, or they be like. They don't usually, before you would hear like Queen Latifah and you know what I mean, stuff like
Naughty
that,
and stuff like
and all them Naughty, you know what I'm saying, like,
Lauren.
But of course Lauren, you know what I mean. I think even Whitney too, like you know what I mean, like, and now it's like more so us.
Okay.
It's Paterson.
Do you identify with people from South Jersey, like Chester or Camden and things like that? The reason why I'm saying that is because you know, and I want people that's watching and listening, like Jersey's a big state.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that we just think Jersey is just Jersey, but I know that it's a difference between North Jersey and South Jersey.
Nah, definitely.
But do you identify with South Jersey?
I mean, we got like I mean, I can't speak for Dice or for Monty, but I got a few homies that's doing their thing in South Jersey. My homie Mayor Fontaine, Gotti 800. I think that's how you say it. I always say his name wrong, you feel me? But they doing their thing from South Jersey. But I guess when you in Jersey, like if you from Jersey, especially if you from North Jersey, Paterson, North Orange area, stuff like that, like Jersey City, like that's more considered like Philly to us, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they closer to Philly. Like,
yeah,
you know?
so that's why I asked. That's why I'm asking you. Do you identify?
But they speak like they got like a Philly lingo.
Like, Pennsylvania.
You know
yeah, okay, I agree.
More so like a.
Yeah, like,
that's why I'm asking. Do y'all identify?
They do their clubs and everything. Like when they do like all their clubs and stuff like that. When you see like the South Jersey artists do their clubs and everything, it's usually like in Philly more than in South Jersey.
So do you feel like you being from North Jersey, do y'all more identify with New York than Philadelphia?
They confuse us with New York a lot, yeah. But,
okay.
But I guess you could say, yeah, like it always been like that though. Ever since we came in, like ever since we came out, they was like, oh, well, y'all right there in New York. I'm like, nah, we right there in New Jersey.
But do you get sad about things like that? Like, yo, because I know people that's from upstate New York, right? And a lot of times they be like, oh, you from Brooklyn? And they be like, nah, I'm not from upstate. So that's, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've been blessed that I've been from Brooklyn. Okay, I'm just asking a question. You know what I'm saying? No, because I go places, right? And then somebody be like, yo, I'm from such and such, right there near. You understand what I'm like? Why are you telling me where you near? Where's you from? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I mean, but you know what's crazy though? Like a lot of places give us our respect, especially when we walk in. They say it like the Jersey boys in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like
Paterson, man. Whew.
Yeah,
hello.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean?
All right. So continue with the story. So now you guys meet each other. Y'all come up with this Burgundy mixtape. Yeah. The one I got, I swear to you, got about like 9 songs on it. I do remember.
You probably got the white one then. It was 2 mixtapes. It was a Burgundy one and the white one.
It had some booty shaking song. Damn, I wish I'd have grabbed the joint.
Yeah, I think the Fetty Cash was Burgundy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
See, look, come on, man. All right, so let's get together. So now you get together, all 3 of you guys, and then y'all say, hey, let's form a group, let's rap. I got the tattoo on my arm. How it goes from there?
History, like really, is no other way to put it. Like it was like we all worked, like we just was working, like we just really was working. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm trying to think. It was like, what's one of the first joints that we really like?
One of the first joints that we did, we was like,
moment.
Yeah, like.
Nah, that was our first song we did together.
Yeah, I think it was for the moment.
I think that was the first song we did together. Like the first song that everybody knew from us, all 3 of us together. Man, it gotta be 679.
Yeah. That niggas
yeah,
knew.
679.
That'd be the
like
one.
The break joint for the group.
Word.
Like an introduction for the group. That was the one. Word.
And then everybody is going crazy for it, right? Especially, well, was it hard to break from Jersey? Why I say that, right? Because I think the first record that we heard here across the water was Trap Queen. But the Trap Queen we heard didn't have a rap on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the new version. I hate it.
You like the one without the rap on it?
Yeah, I like the
original.
That
was the original that everybody liked from our town.
Yes, okay. I'm just telling you, like, I'm super focused. Just letting you know I'm here focused, man. All right? I'm just letting you know.
That's the original. That's the one that was on SoundCloud when I just got the
it didn't have a rap on it.
On the side of the face. I was sitting in my baby mother basement when I took that picture. You heard? Like, that's the one that really kind of. That was the one that took off.
So what made you say, I gotta add a rap to it?
I didn't.
Well, you did. You had to do it.
Nah, I mean, I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, like the label wanted me to do that.
But what was their reasoning?
They ain't have one. They said they wanted to make it a format or something like that. Like it's supposed to be. Like
what you mean by format?
That's what
because I feel like
the same thing you asking me. I asked them. I said, yo, what you mean by format? It's already doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like leave it like this, leave it as it is. But nah, they wanted to do that, and then.
Because I feel like a lot of your songs, even in the beginning, didn't have any format, and it was super short also. So do you feel like you was like what was your thought process of doing the songs like that?
Oh, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't want to follow tradition.
Oh, okay. So you did it purposely? Because some people be like, I just don't know how. I just come in there and rap. Because I'm hearing a lot of new songs too, like a lot of this drill, and they're not even rapping on beat.
Yeah, I broke that. I don't know about that.
Okay, all right.
Nah, that's what I was about to say too.
Okay.
It had format, but I just think it wasn't the format that everybody was used to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe like the hooks was a little longer, or the verses was a little shorter, and you know what I'm saying? Like right after
Well, I do remember Trap Queen. It seemed like you just sung the hook over and over and over and over. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like,
I did the verse.
I'm waiting this time. I'm like, all right, hold on.
I did the verse 2 times. Then the last verse, that's the verse that everybody know the ending.
Okay.
Where it's like, I run in your house, and that was like the last verse to kind of finish it off. You know what I mean? And then it was I get high with my baby. You know what I'm saying? It was just fun. Like I was just in there, like you know what I mean? Like.
Oh, so you just freestyled it?
Yeah, I freestyled everything. I don't write nothing for real.
Okay.
Word up.
All right. So now, this is before you get any type of deal. These songs.
Yeah.
Any production deal? The production deal was in play or wasn't in play yet?
Nah. So I remember the first deal came to the table was like 50 bands. Somebody tried to buy the song for me for 50,000. And I was like, nah. I was like, nah, we doing like a mess already at like 40 million or I mean it's like 5 million on SoundCloud. I'm like, nah, we about to get up out of here. Like,
wait, so you must have had some bread or something like that, cause that's a lot of money to turn down.
I mean, at that time we had sweatsuits, man. We was making 50,000 off the sweatsuits.
The bread was around, stop playing.
Okay, listen, man, it's more than just us talking, man. The world is listening, paying attention.
I mean, listen, you want to be real, like, you want to be real. I mean, Grit was the one that put most of the bread up. You put all the bread up. You feel me? Like,
so y'all made a deal with him, with RGF.
Nah, it was gang.
Nah,
okay.
Yeah, it was.
So
like,
when did it turn from being gang to business?
Man.
When there was some money being involved.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to figure.
When it went from a couple thousand to a couple million.
Like.
Like,
Okay. So it was like, let's sign these paperworks and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the first deal we signed, we recouped in 7 days.
Okay.
Word up, cause I think it went platinum. It went platinum in like a month. I think it went platinum in a month, and that's when everything kind of fell downhill. Really.
What you mean downhill?
Like that's when like we fell out. Me and Dice fell out.
Then
like what it was like 2 years after that, me and Mont fell out. Like it just was bad. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause it was more so like it wasn't no structure. You know what I mean? We wasn't really active how we was, and then we went from being the bros that go to the studio to make music for fun to all right, who getting what's going where, like you know what I mean? We was doing other people's jobs for them and putting us in positions where, well, I could say for myself, putting me in position where like I'm like, if this what it is, this what it is. You feel me? And if it's not really like that, show me why it's not like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Can you explain a little bit more? Like it's just sometimes people may not understand.
Yeah, I mean easy. Like I mean like for the most part, the way it's supposed to go, like the way we decided it to go, and I can say we because we all right here. They can speak for themselves. Right. Like Dice was gonna get a deal, I was gonna get a deal, Mont was gonna get a deal. We had Trap Queen was for me, 679 for Dice, My Way for Mont. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that was supposed to be everybody's singles, boom, boom, boom. Everybody up at M. That's what we all wanted. Like, hey, we gonna get this M. If I'm not mistaken, I think Mont said he was signing to Jay-Z. I was signing to Guwap. And I forgot who you said you was going.
Some wild shit.
Okay.
You know, some wild, some crazy left.
That was it
shit,
though.
bro.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like. It was like we had like Mont was a cool, you know what I mean? Like Mont was about the we can curse, right?
Yeah.
Mont was about the bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, Mont was the cool one, like you already know. Dice was the wild one, you know what I'm saying? He was the rock star, like you know what I mean? Everybody who know me, they knew what I was about, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
this shit fell together. I don't want to say it seemed like mistake, but like some ungodly motherfuckers would be like, man, that shit was by mistake.
So then how did
like
you guys get into a conflict if it's from somebody from the outside?
I just think it was more so like outside people than us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but then how do you guys get into a conflict? Like, if somebody else is causing the friction, how do it?
From the
I just
inside,
told you,
and
son.
then
Okay,
the
I'm listening.
outside.
I'm sorry, man. Listen, I was drinking a little
No, go
Branson,
ahead,
man. I
man.
apologize. Like, go ahead.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead.
That shit started from the inside, and then
Yeah, I
you know
think
the
it was-
outside just what fueled it up, I guess. You know, and
Right.
made it more than what it
It
really
wasn't
was.
enough people to be like, yo, chill. It wasn't nobody there to be like, yo, that's your bro, yo, that's your
Ain't
bro.
nobody really
Y'all
give a
started this
fuck,
together.
man.
Come on. Everybody else was kind of just like,
Everybody,
fuck,
ain't nobody.
fuck that nigga. Niggas on my side like, fuck that nigga. Not knowing like niggas brothers. Niggas done did something bigger than niggas ever did from our side of town since Hurricane Carter.
Gangsta.
And
So how did
That's how
it
that went.
become where that plan changed from 679 being Dice and My Way being Monty? Because I do remember, and I think I don't know if this is what happened, but I do think if it is that this was big of you because they kind of like took you off and put Drake on there.
Just
Nah, that shit wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Okay, but I think that was big of you because I never heard you even complain, even to this day, or in public.
He didn't complain. I complained
Okay,
a lot.
in public, because that was big of you. You understand what I'm saying? I would say that. You understand what I'm saying? Like
I ain't like that shit.
that's something big. You understand? Okay. But I'm listening. Who changed that? You understand?
I mean, really, it wasn't nobody that changed it. It was how the song was dropped. You know what
Well, I'm
I'm
talking about with the different. Somebody had to change it because if 679 is Dice record, same thing happened
no,
to
we
Dice. I
talking about-
remember
we talking
that
about
Dice
that.
is off of it too. So like all these records, it's like the people who you telling me
So, nah,
those are the
the
songs
679
they
shit,
cut
that was
off.
me. That was my fault. You heard?
Okay.
Like I told you, we stand up. Like we don't text and laugh about this shit. You heard? Like, like that was me. You feel me? Because once I feel like somebody going against me, I'm not fucking with you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's how that whole shit separated. You feel what I'm saying? Like we was going through personal issues. You feel me? And I bring it to the music side.
Right.
You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
As far as the My Way shit, like.
Dice smashed one of your chicks or something like that?
Nah.
Oh, okay, I'm
we
just
ain't-
asking.
we
What you talking
never-
about?
I'm just asking. You say personal. I'm trying to figure it out. Like,
Yo, Self, step outside
okay,
real
I'm
quick.
just asking a question.
we never
Step
had-
outside.
You know what's crazy? Nah, you know what's crazy though? Like with us, we
Nah,
never
Self,
had,
I
we
love
never
you,
had
man.
no,
I'm just playing.
we never had no issues with no females. Word. Like we never had female problems. Like we
Nah,
don't
hell no.
really even like the same kind of girls. Like we
Okay.
all got a different
Different
style
flavor.
Of, yeah,
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying? So it's like I said, that shit was personal. You feel me? And that shit dust under it's dirt under the carpet. However the fuck that saying go. You feel me? Like, when the shit came to, really, it was like more so when homie asked me to do the song, like yo, I'm gonna bless the record, whatever. Like you feel me? I'm like yo, I asked him.
Talking
Like,
about
yo,
Drake.
Yeah, I'm like
Okay.
yo, all right, you know what I mean? Just take my verse off. You know what I mean? Leave Monty verse up there. Leave me on the hook. You know what I'm saying? And it just got dropped like on over your SoundCloud. Feel me? Like it just.
So
was out.
who dropped it on SoundCloud?
I don't know.
Okay. Now part two, even backtracking it, like I said to you, I'm going by what you said to me. You saying that My Way was Monty's song.
Yeah, that was.
So
his record.
when I say that, meaning how did it go from Monty's song
end up
to
on the
Fetty
Fetty
Wap
Wap
song?
album?
Yes.
Really, when we dropped the album, when we was making the album, the shit just happened like, yo, we just
The
gonna
record
put-
was hot.
we
You was
just
like,
gonna-
you put your hand on the shoulder.
Nah.
So yo,
It
let me
wasn't
get
even-
that.
It wasn't even like
Okay.
that. Nah,
I'm
I'm telling you.
I'm just keeping it real. Like, you know, I
I'm
do that
telling you.
sometimes to some people. Yo,
Nah,
listen,
gangsta, I'ma
if
tell
I'm a
you, like-
DJ, you know, the party hot, and I see my man get it. All right,
Nah,
hold
not
on,
at
I got
all.
this one. You know what I'm saying?
So how
Okay.
the shit happened was, like, really, Mont just be a team player. You feel
Okay,
me?
that's why I did say that.
I
Okay.
looked at this shit.
Uh-huh.
I looked at this shit. I was like, you know, at the end of the day, this is my bro. Like he on a song with Drizzy. Like it's regardless, it's a win-win situation. Like I'm still here. You feel me? My boy up. Drizzy jumped on the song. Like I'm looking at the bigger picture. It don't matter if I'm
I
on
ain't
the
talking
shit or
about
not.
that. We talking about.
Well, I'm talking about a little bit before that.
Exactly.
Oh,
how it
okay,
go
yeah,
from-
I'm talking about before
it's-
that.
Like it should have been Remy Boy Monty featuring Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
And if you go to the original SoundCloud,
Or was it
version,
Monty Bucks, right?
Nah. You say, damn, he bring it
It was
over.
Montana
I'm just
Bucks original.
Montana Bucks. Montana Bucks.
But we all
I'm,
upgraded.
listen,
Yeah.
I'm
You want
telling you,
some
I'm super
upgraded
focused.
names?
I've been around.
Want
I'm
some
just
upgraded
telling you.
names? Yo,
I
tell me
was
what your
there,
name
Jersey
used to be.
Girls. I was
Tell me what your
there.
name used to be.
What? Montana Bucks.
Montana
Now
Bucks.
what's your name is now?
Monty.
Yeah,
Sure.
Money
Montana.
Mob. Money Monk.
What's your shit was? What's
My
your shit?
shit, Fetty Cash.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, Fetty Goo Wop, then it was Fetty Wop.
I'm just telling you, I
My
was.
shit was P Dice. That shit went to Dicer, rice, ice, slice.
I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know I was there, so that's what I'm
Everything
asking. So there's no real definitive
that
answer
ass,
how it come from Monty's, Monty featuring Fetty to Fetty Wap's.
I mean, really, when we put the original My Way on SoundCloud, it don't say nobody name. It just say Remy Boyz My Way.
Okay.
It don't have a name up there. You know what I'm saying? So when the people took it as Fetty Wap and Fetty Wap, I don't know who that was, but nah, they took
The
it
voice
as
of
Fetty
God.
Wap
That's what we
featuring
call it.
Monty.
I
You feel
forget.
me? So when that shit happened, it was like it was already in process of album time. You know what I mean? So when they put the songs out, when they took the song, it was more so like they took the song and just put it out as Fetty Wap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And you saying they meaning
300.
RGF or 300? 300.
Well, both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them. You feel me?
So let me ask you a question. So you as the artist, do you have a say in what goes out?
I mean, I thought I did at one point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when did you find out that you didn't?
Shit, I really didn't. Honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't really find out until like last year.
Okay.
Word.
And the reason why I'm asking that because there's some artists that's maybe listening right now and they can get they can learn something. We always learn from history.
All right, well, if you're gonna say it like that, if any artist that's listening, don't sign no deal. You know what I mean? If you
So tell me, why would you tell a person don't sign a deal?
I mean, if you're doing your thing independently, only thing you need is a distro. You know what I'm saying? All you need is a distro. You don't need no deal unless they offering over.
Distro meaning distribution.
Yeah, distribution.
Okay, no, some people may not understand what it means. Okay.
Distribution deal. You know what I'm saying? You just really need a machine. You don't really need a label to help you do anything. You know what I'm saying? Unless that label is fully backing you. Like, if they fully backing you, they're going to make sure your budget for your videos is real right. They're going to get you the outer space videos, and they're going to make sure that your records are spinning in every club and every radio station, and you doing every event. You know what I mean? Unless they doing what they supposed to do as a label, then you don't need you don't need to sign with them.
What if that artist that's sitting here listening and watching this now is like, I ain't really got no bread, so I do kind of need a deal, or I need that logo behind me. What do you say to that type of person where it's like, yo, you telling me be independent? I've been independent for 2 years, and I'm still sitting on the side of Starlets, not looking.
You're going back in time now. You feel me? If we're gonna stay relevant, we're gonna stay in this. If we're gonna stay in 2021, you still don't need no deal. It don't matter if you don't got no money. People popping off of TikTok.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's people that don't got no money that's doing videos in the basements that's millionaires now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lord, whatever that song is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never know who he was until TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he had a deal. Do he have a he may have.
He don't need a deal.
Okay.
He don't need a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Spot him got him.
Yeah, the young boy from Florida. You feel
from
me?
Florida. Spot him got him.
You don't need a deal.
One time for Jackson.
Shout out to Jay Stash, you heard?
Okay.
That's bro right there on everything.
You know what I mean? It's different, bro. Like it's different now. Like you can't say to the people that don't got no money because there's too many ways to become successful now, especially doing music, even if your shit not hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of records that's really not that good that's going to get spent for years. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not going to be good now because the timing is the time for that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say, if I would have dropped Trap Queen now, it would have never have been Diamond.
Okay, tell me why you feel that way.
Because it's not a
First of all, let me stop. Let me applaud you for being Diamond. Come here, we got clap it up for being Diamond. First of all, let me applaud that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, from my understanding, it's not a lot of people that like maybe not even for two hands of rap artists that's Diamond. Correct?
Well, I think Roddy Ricch just went Diamond too.
Oh, he did? Yeah, I got to check that one too.
He just went Diamond too.
Okay, so salute to you for that. Now, again, I'm sorry. Now, Trap Queen didn't. I just want to give you your respect.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Salute.
That, man. I feel like if I would have dropped Trap Queen in 2020, 2021, it wouldn't have went nowhere.
And I'm sorry for people watching. Diamond means 10 million sold.
Yeah,
10 you understand? 10 million sold. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Not 10 million like streams and then 10 million sold. Yeah. All right.
It doesn't fit with this time frame. You know what I'm saying? It don't. When Trap Queen came out, this was 2015. The music era was just switching over. It was just trying to figure out streaming. It was just trying to figure out Tidal and Apple Music and all of this other things like that. It was like a. I always say this phrase wrong too. It was like a breath of fresh air, right? I said it right?
Okay.
Yeah. It was a different sound. It was a different moment in music history right there. So when it took by storm. It wasn't like, it was like, what is this? Like, it was
I'll be honest, like I said to you, I didn't understand it because it just was repetitive. This was before the rap verse.
Word.
You understand? I like the rap verse. I'm being honest. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, because at the time it was repetitive, and I do want to salute DJ P Dub. I do want to give him his flowers too.
Shout out to
P Dub was the one that said, "Yo, listen."
But
this is it.
Do that, you gotta shout out to S Dot too, because S Dot was the one.
No, shout out to S Dot. I'm not. Shout out to S Dot. I want to shout out to all the Jersey DJs.
Yeah.
But I just want to give P Dub his flowers because I know he was the one that gave me Trap Queen. You understand? And he stood on me with it. Yo, this is what you need to play. This is what you need to play. I didn't fully understand it.
Yeah.
But I said, all right. And I thought you were from Philly in the beginning.
You
understand what I'm saying?
Some motherfuckers thought I was from Florida.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is Philadelphia cats or something like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I really didn't understand it at first. But then after a while, I started growing. I started hearing myself like listening to it. And I started singing it. Then I went to the Palace. And I saw every stripper singing this song. I said, God damn. I said, yo, this is the song that P Dub gave me. And then after that, that's when I just started coming back to the radio and stuff like that. So any artists out there, please, it is kind of important that you get those dancers to know your music and love and support your music.
I tell a lot of artists that holler at me, that want to meet me, that talk to me. I tell them, like, I locked in with so many dancers. Because I knew, in a sense, like I knew, like if I could get them to fuck with the song, it was easy. So even if I had to go there, I might got to spend 5 here. I might got to go spin over here 10 there. Or we got to go somewhere where it's, where it's a lot of rappers. We gonna spend a little 25 there. But people look at it as, oh, he wasting money. But I'm gaining. Every spot I go to, I'm gaining, because every time a DJ walk in, they gonna walk up to him. Can you play this? Oh, my set. Can you play this? Can you play this?
Can you play this song?
Oh, they coming? Oh yeah, play this. You know what I'm saying? They about to spend some money. So in a sense, you're gonna have to spend money to make that shit back. You know what I'm saying? So my break definitely came from the strip club. There's no doubt about that. Like there's no 100% came from the strip club. For real.
So now I want to skip a little bit forward. I'll bounce around in timelines or whatever. But now, what sparked you three guys to say, all right, let's be cool again. Let's try to resurface, revisit what we were doing. God. Shit
was organic.
Shit
feel like
music.
Shit feel like it was remote control.
Music, bro. Music, man.
Like, damn, yo, I feel like he could get on this. Damn, reaching out to that nigga. Damn, it sound like he'll be all right on this. Reaching out to him. And we all just end up in there one night.
Yeah.
And then one night, I came in the motherfucking studio, whopping. Mom had like 10 joints.
Who made the initial
out.
phone call? Yo, what's up? Let's get our shit together.
Me.
Okay, Monty, look. Monty said, hold on. Okay, and that'll be me. All right, so how was that phone call? How was that?
All right, so basically, okay, like we all was like, I'm doing my things, Wap was doing his thing, Rice was doing. First of all, he was always in and out of jail. He kept going in and out, boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Come catch every time I try to bring it together, he'll get back locked up.
I maxed out.
Zoo always in the studio working every day, all day, boom, trying to bring it together. But I guess this time it was like in the summertime. Wap had a show in AC, and we was already chopping it up, and then I was like, I think I was in like Miami or something, and I just called Dice. I'm like, yo, come on, like we're gonna go to WAP show in AC, and we ended up going, boom, and that was the first time we was together in a show in a long time, since like way back then. So it just was a good vibe, a good energy for all three of us to be on the same stage at one time since way back then. And then after that, I just like made sure we all got together, and then it just happened by itself naturally. Once we just got together the first time, it just started to just fall into place by itself, and then we started to hit the studio. We already there. Now Dice is coming through. Now, everybody calling each other like, yo, what's up, where it's at? We out tonight, like, we going here, we going there. So that's how that shit went.
Hold up, but yo, look though, the first though, like initial night, niggas like, yo, come through. I'm like, oh, I bet I go through.
Come
right?
through where?
The studio.
The studio.
Studio.
Okay.
The headquarters. The Bat Cave.
Okay.
So I'm there, you feel me? Bats flying around and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. I walk in. I'm like, all right, bet. I do one song, so I'm expecting somebody else to go on one joint. But they keep playing like song after song with each other. So I come out like, yo, hold up, wait. All these shit's done? And they like, yeah. And I'm like, so this shit all on me tonight. They like, yeah, go in. I think I knocked out like 10 songs that night. You heard? 10 verses.
Like I remember you doing a lot of freestyles, putting out mixtapes and different things like that. And I'm like, he didn't stop. But I just think that it may not have that same impact. But why do you think that the music didn't have that same impact? Because a lot of people say you stopped. You heard that a lot, right?
Yeah, that's an
and I'm like, why didn't stop?
Though.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's an easy question to answer. My music was bigger than me.
Okay.
It's a real easy question to answer.
That's big enough. That's like big of you to even say stuff like that. Some people.
A lot of people knew my music. They didn't know who I was as an artist. They didn't know where I came from. A lot of people still don't really know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just know when they hear Fetty Wap, they Trap Queen, baby, won't you come our way? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't. They never. I never had an audience. Like, I never had a fan base.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have let's say Wiz Khalifa, for instance, right? I've been fucking with Wiz Khalifa since Prince of the City 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So when he dropped, everything he dropped after that, I was a fan, so I automatically just like, I'm fucking with that. Cabin Fever, I'm fucking with that. You know, Black and Yellow, I'm fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? When I came out, it just was like, who is this guy? Okay. We love this song. All right, what can he do next? Another song. Oh my gosh, he did another song. Who is this guy? Another song. Oh, another song. Oh, he's on to the charts. It was all the music. Nobody really never tried to figure out like who the fuck is Fetty Wap? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I never had a fan base. Like, I still don't feel like I got a fan base because if I did, all of the projects that I did drop would be noticeable. Like, they'd be noticed. They would have been. And I personally feel like that's the Fetty Wap project was not even my best work. That was just on when I came out.
I feel like that too.
You know what I'm saying?
But the shit was lava though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
hold on, wait, bro. When I say that, I don't want niggas to think
shots
like I'm
to my
that.
man Dice.
Nah,
I love you,
I don't want
Dice.
niggas to think
I
I'm
just let
down
you know
playing,
that.
bro.
Okay.
That shit was the most fierest shit in the galaxy. Fuck the planet, the galaxy at the time. Nobody had no other shit than that. But from me being in the studio with these niggas in the past couple weeks,
it's over.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's
because a lot of times, like people say that, and they be like, "Yo, what happened?" I'm like he's been coming out with music, like he, you know, and it's not like you stopped. And I know you didn't stop. You know, I'm a DJ. I could type in a whole bunch of joints. You know,
2 times. Say it real quick.
You 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 times.
All right.
Yeah, that's the project we're working on right now.
That's the name of it, 2 times?
Yeah, 2 times.
Okay. That's what's up. I mean,
definitely, that's definitely what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, all in all, it was definitely more music than it was me. You know what I'm saying? They loved the music more than they loved me, so I never had a fan base to actually keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
So, whose fault do you think that is? Do you think that's your fault, or do you think that's like the label fault? Like, whose fault do you, or is it the fans' fault?
I don't fault anybody.
Okay.
I don't fault anybody because music is music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Objective.
Yeah, you can't judge music. You can't say, oh, it's the label fault because they didn't do this and that. Because if that's the case, then it would have been my fault because I didn't pursue it. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't try to make him do that. Or it'd be fucked up for me to be like, oh, I ain't know this and I ain't know that when I had all the time to learn. You get what I'm saying? So it's no faults. Like, it ain't no faults. It's just, you know, chin up and now it's just now it's my time to, like, now the shit that I know now, the shit that I've learned through these last few years, it's like, all right, we gotta build this shit now. It's no just you drop a record, put 100 bands behind it, and it go crazy, and then now we back at the same fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? The record go crazy, then now we still gotta build that fan base. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's where it's at. That's where it's at with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit, we literally just had this talk earlier. Like, it don't make no sense to go get let's just say hypothetically we go say we gonna do a Remy Boyz deal or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They give us $3 million or $1 million a piece, and then we put out a project and they don't do shit because we don't got a fan base.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you build that fan base again, being Remy Boyz?
That's what we working on right now.
Okay.
That's what we working on right now.
Well, I guess doing like interviews and telling your story.
Yeah.
Also, so now
some heat.
I mean, well, that also, that goes into what you call it. Yeah, I love Dice. Listen, I'm telling you, since the beginning, I'm just telling you.
Bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Since the beginning.
Hey, yo,
Self, word to my mother. I right, chill, God. Yo, I'm just saying, play that joint. So
Hey, yo, God, hey, yo, don't send them no curse words. They send me some curse words.
Yeah, like, yo, this is a radio.
That's the reason. That's what makes us us. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people might think, oh, he outbursting, he be took, but that's him.
Us.
Like, you feel me? Like, this the way we are. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you,
tripping.
my gonna sit back and be cool, and you can see how he is. He gonna sit back and be cool. Like, me, I'm a little like aggressive, but I be chilling. But like, people know my real life. You know what I'm saying? Dice been shot out since I met him. He don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what make us the Remy Boyz. Like, it couldn't be me mounting to some new nigga or me and 2 new niggas or mounting 2 other niggas or Dice and 2 other niggas. It had to be us. It's only us that's gonna make this shit the Remy Boyz. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we the 1738 crew. Like, and that's how that shit is. Like, that's why it's like. This shit was like almost meant to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Because if it wouldn't have, that's, you know what's crazy? That's why I love that phrase. I love the phrase, everything happened for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? Because if we didn't go through the shit we went through then, it'd be a lot harder for us to connect now. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know what not to focus on now. Like, we know, this what fucked us up before, we ain't gonna go back down that route. You know what I'm saying? This what led us to this, we ain't gonna go back down that route. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to me and Mont to keep this nigga out of jail. You know what I'm saying? But also, he been keeping himself good. Like, you know what I mean? By the people he be around now. Like, the people that he choose to keep in his corner,
Don't
keep
fuck
him
with
up.
them weird ass niggas,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it all had to happen for us to be here again. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is not forced. Like, I remember we took a picture maybe like 2 years ago in 2019. Like, that shit was a forced picture. Like, niggas ain't really want to take that picture. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even though we did, and you could tell by the reaction from people. Like, nah, that shit just a picture. Like, this shit is genuine right here. Like, bro, he called my phone. I ain't answer the phone for him yesterday, right? I was in the hospital. I've been in the studio from like 5 to 7. I ain't been smoking and shit, you know what I'm saying? So my body shut down on me. Like,
so you need to smoke, you saying?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm just different. It's just different to be fully sober, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my body shut down on me 5 in the afternoon to 7 in the morning every day. I do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I wake up, take the kids to school and all that other shit. Like, it weigh a toll on you, you know what I'm saying? So he called me and I answered him today. He like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, why you ain't answering the phone? I'm like, yo, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just,
I'm like, yo, you good? You alive?
Like, you know what I mean? It's just genuine.
I'm like, yo, you good? You like, yeah,
you feel me?
good,
so,
bro. I've been in the hospital.
It's different. Like, even when I told Mont, I said, yo, Mont, like, I got this interview tonight. Like, I want you know what I mean? Like, slide through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he like, all right, look, he was about to be on the plane in Miami. Like, he gonna cut it down. Like, yo.
You live in Miami now, something?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'm just trying to make sure, right?
Dice,
Okay.
I think Dice called him. Dice called him like, yo, Dice gonna slide through. I'm like, yeah, tell him come through. Like, this is us. Fuck the Fetty Wap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care, but I never ever cared about that. These 2 of my witnesses, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I never gave a fuck about that Fetty Wap shit. That shit ain't me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That being in the starlight, I adapted to it and I've accepted who I am now. But that shit ain't me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool behind the tents and the little black Beamer. Like, I'm chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
besides when you bought the Ferrari.
Yeah.
You know, just saying, you know, act like I don't know, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The drop top. Hello, stop playing with me. You know what I mean? I was just like, okay, good, I'm listening.
Word up, man. So just to be here with the bros, man, like to and even for you to accept this whole interview with us, it's like that shit means something to me. Like, you know, that shit mean more than you playing a record for me. You feel me? Just to get a chance to, like, everybody to see my bros, like, yeah, this was going on, this was going down, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when we get together, it's undeniable music. We got, it's the music speak for itself. The music speak for itself, and when y'all hear the shit we've been working on, hey, everybody gonna know, like, all right, them boys ain't playing.
Do y'all feel like, I'm gonna get to that too, do y'all feel like you still have the support from Paterson?
Hell yeah.
That shit our
Okay.
shit.
Our city, man.
Okay, I'm asking the question.
Yo, that
Okay.
shit, that shit, shit.
Yeah, that's our city,
I ain't even
man.
gonna hold you. That shit, shit. Like,
Word.
my nigga on my mother, like, niggas will fuck around, like, pull over somewhere. Son, the fuck around be going on. And then it'll be some niggas that don't know us from a can of paint start beating the shit out niggas.
Do you feel the pressure of? Yeah, this guy's good. Do you feel the pressure, right?
I'm dead ass.
Do you
though.
feel the pressure of
Yo,
like
we
being?
like the locks and Yonkers.
Uh-huh.
We like.
But
dead
so
ass,
now,
son.
being that, right, do you feel the pressure of, I know there's other artists in Paterson that y'all say, I got to put y'all down with us, like, come on, and, you know, or get featured on one of our joints, because you got to put them on.
Patterson, the most talented city in Jersey.
So now,
period.
do you feel the pressure of saying, okay, I got to, because, like, you're saying you have something, you have a project 2 times,
Yeah,
right?
sometimes.
So now, you know, like, you know what, let's do 2 songs with such and such from over here. I don't want to say people's names because I don't know everybody. I know a couple cats from Paterson. Just don't want to leave anybody
Let me
out.
answer that before you even finish it, though. We don't feel the pressure because we the founding fathers of this shit at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you feel obligated or do you feel like you have
hell
to?
no, because I'm a humble nigga. These humble niggas, when I met them, they was humble niggas. I was humble with them. That's why they fucked with me. Wasn't like, we was conceited, but we wasn't like no weird niggas, you know what I'm saying? So if niggas don't come at us correct,
Fire. That's
if
what
niggas don't come at us correct,
Give you the short version.
if niggas
like,
don't come at us correct,
your
and
shit
the shit
gotta
don't be fire,
you heard?
get out of here.
But what about giving them the chance or the shot?
What chance?
I mean,
The
ain't
chance
nobody
to do
give
it.
us- Ain't nobody give us no chance.
Okay.
That's what
At
I'm
all.
saying.
But now, do you change
Look,
that?
let me
Do you
tell you
change
something,
that?
right?
Okay, I'm listening.
A lot of people always, I hate when I get DMs like that. Like, oh, you got the opportunity to do this and that. I'm like, fuck all that. Like, who the fuck you think you is? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who y'all think y'all talking to? Like, when we reached out to all the DJs and we reached out to all the motherfucking
Niggas wasn't doing nothing.
Ain't nobody they look the
Niggas
motherfuckers
wasn't
looked at me
doing
like I was
nothing.
trap queen. What the fuck is a trap queen? Like like I was crazy, word. Like
niggas wasn't doing nothing.
and when it happened, it was like, oh WAP, you gotta go fuck. I'm not fucking with you, nigga. Like you know what I mean, like, oh, you gotta come over here. Nah, I'm not fucking with you neither, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you straight to your face, like, motherfucker, look at this right here. Look, you don't remember that? You don't see all them blue messages, motherfucker? Like, you don't answer none of them shit. Now it's reversed. Now I got your shit on the other side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
None of
so
them shits.
to
That
me-
shit feel good.
So let me ask you a question.
That
Do
shit
you
feel
fault people? Reason why I'm saying that, right? Because I'm pretty sure that there's an artist looking and saying, "Yo, Self, I DM'd you mad times and blah blah blah," right? And I'm gonna say from a DJ
See, nah,
perspective.
it's different. You a DJ. It's different.
Okay. I'm gonna say from a
It's
DJ's
a big
perspective,
difference from
it's
a
about
D-
400
Nah, look,
rappers. I
it's a
can't
difference.
take care of
It's a difference
everybody.
because you a DJ.
Okay.
Bro. It's a difference because you a DJ. Your job is not to put people on. Your job is to play records that's hot. Feel what I'm saying? And you gonna play the records that you feel is hot. That's your
Well,
job.
I'd like to play the
I mean,
records that I feel the people feel like is hot.
I
I
mean,
try to give people
either
some
way.
shots. I
Either
just
way,
can't
though.
take care of everybody. I'm just
But
like,
that's what I'm
I
saying.
cannot take care of
So,
everybody.
That's what I'm saying. My
Okay.
job is to be a rapper. My job is to make sure that my music is good, not to make sure somebody else's music is good with me on it.
Got you. Okay.
I'll do that if you paying me.
Understood.
That's what we do features for.
Understood. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Understood.
Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So for somebody to say, oh, you got the power to do this, well, I ain't have this power before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never have that power before. Like I worked my ass off to get here, bro. I pull in 100 hour studio times, bro. Like bro, you wanna be technical, bro? My bill out the studio $50,000 a month, bro. Like told you, bro, I sleep in there, bro. I literally sleep in there. Like every day they call me, yo, where you at? I'm at the studio. I'm in there at 7 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, yo, I'm about to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work my ass off for this shit, and I still work hard. Like, I'm still trying to make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not up to another motherfucker to choose your path, choose your destiny, bro. You gotta make it. You gotta make me want to be like, nah, you working hard. I'm gonna come fuck with you, like. Like every time I open Instagram or some shit, you always there, bro. All right, let me go see what's good with you, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, your shit fire, I'm gonna come fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as you telling me I need to do some shit, nah, I don't need to do shit, but keep doing what I need to do for me and my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you say it like that, like, nah, I don't feel like I have to give people a shot or give people a chance, cause nobody even believed in us when we came up. We had the city cause females listen to us.
Dead ass.
I agree.
That's how we
Dead
got
ass.
lit.
I agree.
We got lit because we made shit like I'm like, yeah, she's fine.
Dead ass.
And females played that shit. And when females got in the car with their niggas, they made their niggas listen until they niggas started liking it. Then they started playing it, and that's how the rotation
And
happened.
niggas running around sticking their dick in like a third of them.
Hey yo, but now
The
like
Jersey girl killer.
like you feel me? Like,
Nah,
man, like we really ain't have that push. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more like we was outside, CDs and sweatsuits, and yo, listen to this, and yo, listen to that, and yo, we gonna go to this strip club, we gonna go to that strip club, we gonna go to this strip club. It was females that got us lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if that's gonna be the case, I'm gonna go find some females that's gonna help you out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're a gangster rapper, then you gotta, look for the gangsters. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this whole, it is what it is. Word up.
Okay, so now y'all coming out with this new project. Is it still RGF, or y'all still have obligations with RGF? Because I mean, a lot of times when I told people I'm doing an interview with Fetty, they was like, "Oh, you know, Nit and Fetty, they beefing with each other." I didn't really follow that because a lot of times I feel like I don't like to choose sides, and when I say that, I have a production company also. So sometimes I kind of feel what the production company feels because I know how it feels to be in their shoes.
Yeah.
But then also, I also know how it feels to be in the artist's shoes because I'm also a DJ, which in turn is an artist.
Yeah.
You understand? So I be kind of like conflicted. So in that situation, are you still obligated to do albums underneath RGF? And then if so, how does that work?
As far as Monty and Dice, nah, they good.
Okay.
Like with me, I'm still in the deal with RGF and 300. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody know I don't give a fuck. WAP gonna do what he wanna do regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's that. You know what I mean? I don't.
Is there a way that anybody could reconcile things?
Nah.
Or why would it get to that point?
But it's already there.
Nobody got killed.
So
when I say that, you know, to me it's like things could.
Nah. I don't fuck with that nigga like straight like that. We don't gotta get into it why or what happened. Or
No,
all
I'm
that.
not saying that.
Like,
the reason why I'm just saying that is just because I know that there's a.
I think when niggas mean to say selfish, no comment.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. But that's fine with saying that. I didn't ask what happened.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I just like you understand.
It'll never be that. Like it's all
comment.
good. Like it's all good.
I don't think we going forward. We ain't going backwards. Like you feel me? We good off that. Some people show you
But
they
do that
colors,
put
it's
you
be
in the
over.
bind, whereas you still under paperwork. So now it's like, okay, this person has the power to control your career.
It's not that deep.
Okay, that's what
it is.
Well, this person has the power.
Nah, I know so.
You understand? So wouldn't it be in your best interest to be at least cordial, cool with somebody who controls what
WAP
goes
don't
on
give a
in
fuck.
Fetty Wap's career?
WAP don't give a fuck. Everybody know that. WAP gonna do what he wanna do. It's been like that since I first came out, and it was never gonna change. Like, if I feel like if I feel like it ain't right, it ain't right. Like
It ain't right, all right. It ain't right, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Too
too fake.
That's minutes to society. Don't worry about when y'all go home. Go do that. It ain't right, all right.
So that's what I'm saying, right? Look, when I say like shit ain't that deep, I mean like I don't think nobody in control but God. You hear me? Like I think like God like the top like dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like even if a nigga got like. Even if you got a something like you know what I mean, you sign shit, whatever, like whatever it is. Like I feel like if you a believer, you pray, like you a good dude, like you alright, God, it's gonna pan out for you. Feel me?
But the reason why I'm saying this, because like I said,
So
I do wear
like,
both shoes and both hats.
But I know both of these niggas though. I know both of these niggas
about that right now.
I know both.
I wear both
though.
hats, right?
Yeah.
So even in this interview, you did say to me here that Nit put up the money.
Yeah.
Right? So now, let's say
So if you're gonna say it like that, I give him back $1 million.
you could never listen what I say this, right? And I'm just I'm not talking for anybody. I'm just talking for a person that owns a production company, right? And sometimes you could never give back time. You understand what I'm saying? You can never give back whatever relationships people have. You understand what I'm saying? I have artists. I fell out with artists. You understand? I give, and I'm thinking, this man right here, I've had an artist, and I asked him to do something for me, and he even said to me, I don't want no money. I had a couple dollars in my pocket. I gave it to him. He took it, but he didn't, you know what I'm saying? But he said, I don't want it. He said, I don't want it. But I just felt like, y'all got a couple, it was bullshit money. I'm just keeping it, you know, he probably fucked that shit up on food. It was like food money. I'll be honest with you.
He was my
you
guy.
understand what I'm
He was
saying?
my guy.
Yeah, it wasn't no, but I feel like, and me saying that is like, I use a relationship to do something. So certain things can't be paid. There's no dollar amount on that. So you saying I give somebody back $1 million. Sometimes a person can say.
So a lot of that time I put in myself.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just, so, playing devil's advocate.
I mean, all right. So if you did what you're supposed to do for your artist, I commend you for that.
I did what I felt I could do.
You understand what I'm saying? If you did what you were supposed to do for your artist, I commend you for that. And I could just leave it like that. You know what I mean? Like, when it came to that footwork, we was all outside together.
Yes.
When it came to running down on the DJs, I was right there in the passenger seat.
So now let me say this to you, right?
If you're going to use time, if you're going to use time, I put in a lot more time that I can never get back neither.
Understood. But now, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying that I agree with anyone.
I'm listening. Yeah.
Okay. So now, me saying that it's, you saying you put in time, but you put in time for Fetty Wap, right?
No, I put in time for RGF.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Understood.
Now I'm putting in time for
Fetty Wap. Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah, I put in time for RGF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's
up with that Gwen and shit, my nigga?
Here we go.
Can we ask you questions? Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Spit that shit over here.
Come on.
Just listen. Reason why I'm saying different things because there's always three sides to a story. You understand? And everybody has different visions of different things. So I wouldn't be me if I didn't ask questions.
Of course.
And I didn't know that you felt that you put in time for RGF. You understand? Because I make it feel like, all right, I'm doing this for the artist, but then the artist could say I'm doing it for the production company or for, you understand what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something,
that's
right?
the shoes of artists.
If I put in time for Fetty Wap, I could have had anybody in the world on my album. Any lit person in the world on my album.
Okay.
It could have been anybody that I've chose. Like anybody that I chose to be on my album, it could have been that. I chose to have only the team up there. Everybody from RGF. It wasn't Nick's decision. He let me choose what I wanted to do, and I chose to carry the team.
Understood.
So my job was to make sure that everybody that was under the RGF umbrella went up like Fetty Wap. You get what I'm saying? So I wasn't focused on Fetty Wap. I wasn't focused on let me only worry about me. I was focused on, all right, what can I do to help our situation better? You understand what I'm saying? Because we both know what we've been through personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to speak on that would be irrelevant. You feel me? Because if we putting in time together, we was always together. Everybody will tell you when you seen him, you saw me. So it wasn't no he over there in the studio and I'm over here doing this. Now when you was doing that, you was doing that. And when I was in the studio, I was in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it was like, you know what? For my gratitude for you putting up this bag and helping niggas get these sweatsuits so I can make my own money. Like so I can do my own
When you
thing.
say sweatsuits, I just want to be clear.
So we made over 200,000 in sweatsuits.
Selling sweatsuits, actual sweatsuits.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's actually. Okay. You said this like 4 or 5 times. You said sweatsuits.
The CDs and everything else like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, look, when we get the first M, take that. Chill out, go be with your kids and all that other shit like that. And that was time, like I said, that all that shit is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
No, I want to know how do you feel as an artist?
As an artist?
That's what the reason why I'm asking you these questions is because you could also help me. You could, when I say you can help me, you can help other production companies that's listening.
At that time.
Okay.
Now I'm an artist. Now I'm focused on being an artist. So when I started focusing on being an artist, I started finding out shit that I wasn't supposed to find out. Like paperwork, percentages, who's getting paid out, who's paying for this and who's paying for that. Why is this cut short? Why are you getting paid twice? Not him, just saying. In
people,
general.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Shit that I wasn't supposed to find out, I found out when I started caring about being Fetty Wap.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? When I didn't give a fuck about being Fetty Wap, when I was all for the team, I didn't give a fuck. I was overpaying people. And I knew I was overpaying people. I did it because I felt like you deserved it. You understand what I'm saying? So certain things I did because I did it for us, not for me. You know what I mean? So when I started caring about me, oh, he's selfish. And he don't give a fuck about nothing else. And it was more so like that. So, like I said, if you do what you're doing if you do what you're supposed to do for your artists, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for your artists,
do you think artists are ever satisfied?
I was.
Okay. You
want to be honest? Like I was. Like I said, I won't kick nobody down if I don't have no proof. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I still won't do it. Like, but if you wanna call it what it is, like yeah, like nah. At that time, I was satisfied. I'm not a expensive person, if that makes sense. Like less is a lot to me.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So when it got to the point where I started feeling like what's going on, you know what I mean? Why is this happening? Or why am I getting sued for this? And why is this and this and this and this? And why I gotta do why? And I started asking why too much. I ain't like that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not supposed to. I'm not the production company. I'm the rapper. My job is to go to the studio and make
rap
music.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my only job. My job is not to figure out X, Y, and Z. Like you know what I'm saying? I just got one job to do here. It's 2 labels. Y'all figure this shit out. You get what I'm saying? So when it came to the point where I had to become the label, the production, and my own manager and all this other shit, like, yeah, it was a time when you used to ask me, yo, who your manager? You be like, what? Like, yeah, bro, like, shit was different because, you know what I mean, wasn't shit getting done for me, like, the right way.
Okay.
But that comes from knowledge, bro. If you don't know, you need to yeah. If you don't know, you need to just let it go. Like
your mom right.
When I see that, I'm giving them a fucking wedgie.
You need to get your mom right.
I'm saying to you, like, thank you for telling me the vision and the mindset of an artist.
If you don't know what you're doing with an artist that was as big as me at the time, you need to point them in the direction with somebody that does. And that's simply what it is. It's not a back and forth thing or who did this and who did what. Like I don't even give a fuck about none of that shit. Like I said, everything happened for a reason. I'm kind of happy all of this shit happened because it gave me a sight to look for.
Okay.
Like now I know what I need to do now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, nah, that won't never happen. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that won't happen because we like this, or that won't happen because I look at you like my father, or you know, you look at me like your son. No, you don't. That shit gotta. Like what they always say, you never mix business and friends together. You know what I'm saying? Business is business, friends is friends. You know what I mean? And that's where the problem. Like, so it's like I said, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for your artist the right way, you know what I mean? Then I commend you for that. Like,
okay,
word up.
All right. Well, before I leave, I want to talk about this 2 Times project that's going on.
Yeah.
Lava.
So the 2 Times,
the
2 Times shit started from Miami. So I was in a transition of moving to Miami. You feel me? And me and Mop was in the studio one night, and I think at the end of the song or the beginning of the song, I was like, "Money 2 times, say it 2 times, money 2 times," and when some shit had happened right after that, right? Then we got to the studio after that, right? You know what I mean? We got to the studio after that, and I just was like, "Yo, Mom, we're gonna do this tape 2 times." And then I think I'm not for sure if Dice came. I'm not for sure if he came to the studio or you called me, gang, and then you pulled up.
I called. And
so Dice pulled up, and we like, yo, like it can't just be one song. We're gonna do like half the tape. So then, boom, like throughout a whole 2-week process. We was back and forth in the studio all night. Like, we gonna get this shit together like 2 times the tape. Money. It was just 2 times. Like, it was what the fuck we call that shit? Money 2 times. But then we just 2 times. Like, it was just 2 times. So it just was like a different angle. Like, it's not what people gonna be expecting. I could just tell you that.
Like, do you think people will get it confused? Like, I know Casanova has a thing called 2 Times.
Oh no, it's not a label thing.
Hell
like,
no.
Nah,
Okay, I'm just asking, you know, because sometimes people
get
get
Casanova too.
because it's glad that we on a public forum and saying no, they got nothing to do with that.
Wait.
We cool.
Let me say
you
this
know?
real quick.
Okay.
You'll be surprised how many niggas still our swag. You'll be surprised.
He's not talking about that.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Nah. Hell no, but I'm saying this though. You'll be surprised how many niggas still out swag though.
I don't.
Nah, cause it's going on.
I understand. I got you. Exactly.
My bad. Like, put the chairs up, my bad.
Okay, I got you. No, I just don't want. You know, because sometimes people could be like, yo, they could, you know, whatever. So it's all love, peace and love.
Cash just hit me the other week, man. Like last week,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Just hit me.
Hope he keep his head up, man. I know he got his head up. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. And it don't got nothing to do with the Casanova movement, like the 2 Times thing. Like it's really Monty's name. Money 2 times. That's it. We just took the money out and it's just 2 times.
2 times. Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So when is that coming out?
We working on that.
Okay, soon.
We working on that.
Y'all putting it out on like a label or y'all?
We working on that.
Okay, working on it. Yeah. Everything's working, but the music is there.
When it come out this time, it's gonna come out the right way. It's gonna be focused. Like that's my shit. Shit gonna be real focused. Like shit gotta be real right. Like
okay,
you know what I'm saying? It gotta be focused. It gotta be real right. And once we finalize the project and we get everything done the way it's supposed to be done, then we're gonna hit y'all with it. And then after that, we're gonna keep coming with more.
I can't wait. Don't tell Dice to not send it to me because he's gonna send some curses and everything.
Yo,
all in
that
it.
shit gonna be dirty, explicit.
Yeah, because your man right here.
Nah, yo,
also, I did forget about this.
Thanks
about
for having us, though.
The butterfly effect,
like
the project that you have now. Yeah. I know when I first saw it, and I was like, it's for the movie. You understand? But I did see that you was posting butterflies for a loss, I knew that. In my mind, I'm like, that's the movie. How you don't know about the movie? Like, you understand what I'm saying? I knew that. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So, how did you come up with that project too?
That's exactly what you just said. The movie.
For the movie. Yeah. One day you was just high. You was like, yo, when are you sober now?
Nah, I am definitely
Hello?
sober. Yeah,
okay.
But,
a lot of people getting sober now. What's going on?
Shit, I ain't got no choice, but that's a different conversation.
Okay.
It's really, that's one of my favorite movies. Definitely with the time lapse, just to show that, you know what I mean? Everything that happens through the ripple of time happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, like we here for a reason. Everything that happened with us happened for a reason. And the butterfly effect is just a more intimate version of my life. It's more like we were just saying. Like it's more about Fetty Wap than it is about anybody else. You used to hearing, I do this for my team, or I do this for my squad, or RGF this, and you know what I mean, or it's like on the islands, or you know what I'm saying, or it's always when I always make about, and now it's about me. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit it's a personal album. It's definitely. I spoke on a lot of things, man. I spoke on a lot of things in this album. It's definitely underrated. They like, you know, people didn't really take to it, which I didn't. Or I kind of didn't expect them to, honestly, because I kept telling people I'm not expecting this to be a #1 album, but this is one of the greatest albums that I ever put out.
You content, happy with it?
Oh, I love it.
Okay,
like I love it. I put literal tears into this album. Like I've been through a lot of shit, man. Like I lost a lot of people. I lost a whole lot of people these last 6 years. These last 6 years of me being Fetty Wap and the last 7 years of me being out as a rapper. You know what I mean? I lost a lot of people. 2 of my brothers. I lost my grandmother, both of my grandfathers, my daughter. It's like sometimes you don't catch a break, you know what I mean? But I always just be smiling and shit. Like I just always be, you feel me? But it just like, you know, like I said, everything happened for a reason, man. And I kind of put all of that into this album. Like if people really just took the time to just sit down and just listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Not even just pick a favorite song, just really listen to the words. Like try to drown the beat out and like, all right, like son talking about something. Like you feel me? Like he really is more than just production on this shit. It's more than just like. He's trying to make a project. Like I put my life into that album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I put literally as much as I could squeeze in the 17 tracks, I put it on that album. And I think that's the most intimate I ever been with the people that listen to me, for real. Word up.
I'm going to stay away from death because sometimes that's sentimental. Last question: is there anyone that you want to work with that you haven't, and you like, yo, you know what? I really want to do something with that person.
I mean, it would have been Styles P, man.
Okay.
Word, like everybody know the Ghost, like, you know what I'm
The
saying?
Ghost,
Like that's my guy right there. Like that's really my guy. Like even I'm going through some shit right now, you feel me? And soon as I was able to get to my phone, like that was the first person I called. Like,
okay.
Like I called him, like, yo, like listening to this shit, like this shit it made me not worry as much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people got that effect on people. Like the music could really help straighten out your life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it give you like that everything gonna be good. And that's what his music do for me. Like if you know me from Paterson, you know, like if you know about me, like you'll know like that kind of music, I don't know how to say it, like, but his kind of music, the music that he make, it kind of like I relate to it more than a lot of other people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit, that's really like, if I had to choose to work with anybody, it'd definitely been a Ghost. Word. Okay.
Well, one time for Styles. I want to thank you guys. I know I had y'all up here for many long time. You know, Dice. That's my guy.
Thank you, sir.
That's my guy right here. You understand? We formed a relationship outside of you guys. I want to thank you, and I want to thank you even on behalf of Gwinnen. The reason why I say that, with my production company, I had signed a kid, Lou Got Cash. I reached out to you, and you helped me with him. Also, I did not forget when I first had Dream Doll, you were helping me out and working with her. I didn't forget. But just letting you know that, you know, you know, she didn't forget, and I'm letting the world know that before, you know, what we are and what we're doing now, you were there, and you were Fetty Wap the person and stuff like that.
What's going on?
Dice, I don't want to. I know that we're gonna shut this mic off right now. We're gonna shut Dice mic off.
Nah, don't turn my bros off. Hold on, wait. Check me on in. 2 seconds left. Yo, bro, I was in Northern State when I heard about them niggas though. What's up with them niggas though?
I don't know who you talking about.
Lou Got Cash, baby girl that was with her, like. I was in lockup in Northern State when I heard about that.
I don't know.
What's up? What are you at now?
Yeah, what is he talking about?
All right, man. I'm out, man. Yo, love y'all 105. Love y'all. You know this shit, man.
800-585-1051. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Good luck, appreciate it.